EA Sports coverage of the NFL welcomes you into the inner harbor of Baltimore. These fans flocking to M&T Bank Stadium despite some rain in the forecast. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stafford now to throw. That one taken in by Whittington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Williams going to get it again on second down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Just check the record. Unfortunately, the Ravens didn't win their division last year because Lamar Jackson was battling injury. Only 13 starts and just 2 rushing touchdowns. Let's expect to see him back in form this season.
And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Smith to return it. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And that's complete to Adams. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes it. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion. Brandon, nothing short of a shocker here. I mean, this is pretty close to chip shot range. Most kickers, they're going to hit the top of the net, maybe even put it over the net. And I know this one didn't get blocked, yet it doesn't even get there.
As the home team's offense makes their way back out, we show you the defensive coordinator for the visiting team. His guys looking to come up with a stop here in this tie game. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walker. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Ryan Eckley now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's returnable now for Smith. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll drop to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A 4-receiver set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right on 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
It's caught here by Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Number 17,
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Rams.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. They hit Parkinson on the right side. And he's brought down. Stafford now 6 of 10 in this first down. He's got his guys a first down here. Now Williams running left. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the second down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10.
A first down carry for Henry. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, second and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Walker. Calling a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff, running left, Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll run it again with Henry. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
42-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Inside handoff, Henry. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
4 yards.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and goal from inside the 5. Henry is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Three tight ends up front here. Third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Jackson now. This will be caught at about the 5.
Jackson's pass.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now it's Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and a couple. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Jackson now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just one field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott. Well, we're getting a little break from the weather right now. We're told it might not last long, so we'll enjoy it while we can as we get the 3rd quarter underway here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work, Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and running back Kyren Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll look to Williams to begin things. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
1st down Rams.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
18 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Off the draw, here's Williams. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The tackle made at the
2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's Blake Corum. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
And the Rams 1st down.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I like his awareness of the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Kyren Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Harrison Mevis for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Rams 7.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They go play action now. Jackson finding Walker complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Here's Jackson. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Jackson now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Jackson will throw again. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Stafford going to give this one to Corum, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run once more with Corum. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson now. That's, oh no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
On is Mevis for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 11, a little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. That's caught. It's Flowers. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
15 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing is Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
On the option right is Jackson. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard
From midfield
line.
now, here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Jackson to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
To number 89. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Brought him down. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. Here's 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
2nd and 17 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
For the Ravens field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
What was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.